everyone and welcome to the Q&A answering your questions. Right, I am in a different room, that's why I might sound a bit echoey, and the picture quality is not fantastic because I'm filming straight off my laptop screen because I haven't got a screen recorder. So basically this is just a video answering your questions. I was limiting the questions to 20, but I have had so many amazing questions, I might as well just answer them all and we won't be here too long. So guys, I'm going from the newest to the oldest. That's the order. So we're going to start off with the first question, which is from Sparky. Yeah, great guy, I like your channel, man. So, what did he says, why did you start a YouTube channel? Well, to be honest, I wanted to start YouTube because of the community, basically. It really helps doing a video and people saying they really like what you're doing. It encourages you to keep doing your layout, and it's good. You know, make friends. You eventually start meeting up with some of the people you meet on YouTube. So that's more why I did it. So thanks for your question. So the next one is Peter. How big is your layout? And do you plan any changes? Well, I haven't actually ever measured my layout, I will be honest, Peter. But I would imagine the railway is between 20 and 25 foot long, possibly more than that, and around about 8 to 10 feet wide. And as far as the changes go, yes, I'm about to put an extension on the layout, so keep up your eye out for that. So that is coming. So then we go down to the next question, which is from Class 37 Thrash, like name. What diesel steam loco would you most like to see restored in the near future? Now I've had a bit of think about this, and it would actually be a steam loco, and it would be Blue Peter. I know they did restore it quite a few years ago, but I really would love to see that loco come back. So thanks for your question. So next up, I don't know what that says, but it's this one here, guys, we're going to read out. You can see who it is on the screen. What loco do you have in the single shed? I think I know what you're on about. In the single shed at the Heritage Depot. That is a Hornby Britannia class. That is Clive of India digital sound. So yeah, that's what's in that shed. So next up we go to Ace Flying Scotsman. Probably said that wrong, but never mind. Matt, what do you think is the best model rail company? Well, I'm just going to keep two UK ones because a lot of you are from the UK. I am going... I'm going to say Bachmann. They're the most consistent out of all the manufacturers in the UK. You know, they get great detail. 99.9% of their locos are good. They run well. So... possibly slightly overpriced every now and again, but I would give it to Bachmann. Duck Productions, a little late to the party. Oh man, sorry. I should have told you that I was going to just answer everyone. Sorry about that, man. But if you do want to ask me a question, I will reply to you, not in a video, but on a private message. So if you want to ask me a question, you can. So, ICD videos. A two-part question. First part is, in the UK, your favourite train journey. Ah, okay. If possible, what engine or train formation would you have take you along it? Ah, so, right. So, my favourite journey in the UK, okay. Oh, that's a really good one. I'm going to pick part of the national network system, actually. And I'm going to pick the line that runs from Machynlleth to Porthmadog. It is an absolutely stunning piece of line. And if you've never done it, seriously, you should. I've done it once with behind Steam, and it was a standard 4MT. But to me, I would love to do that line with a Great Western manor with a few Mark 1 coaches. That would be perfect. Preferably Bradley Manor. Now that would be an absolutely amazing trip. So thank you for your question. So trains in motion we got next. What model would you love to see produced in the future? Now the last time I did this, I said someone asked me a similar question, and my answer is going to be still exactly the same. It would be the LNER Hush Hush loco. Now, Trains in Motion, if you've not heard of that, you probably have done. Just Google it. I really want someone to do a ready to run. You can buy a kit, but I'm not into kit building, so yeah, I'd rather Bachmann do it probably because they'll do a better job of it. So yeah, that's that question. So TrainFan28. Hi Matt, what is your favourite Steam loco? And do you have any... Is that Bullieds? Does that say Bullieds? I'm pretty sure it does there. So, my favourite Steam loco. That's an easy one, guys. It is 6024 King Edward I. That is my all-time favourite locos. Now, it says, do you have any Bullieds? I think that's what it says. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. But yes, I do. I have 2 spam cans and 2 merchant navies. So, I hope that's what you've asked, but I'm an idiot if that's not what it says. But I'm not the best at seeing what thing says. So, then we got Terry. Hi, Terry. Let me just see what that says. Ah, okay. It says, are you going to film Clanline at Bristol Temple Meads on the Torbay Express? The answer to that is probably no. The reason why I never get a Sunday off from work, it's very rare. I would absolutely love to, because as you know I do like Clanline. I've never filmed the Torbay Express, so to be honest I'm going to say no because I'm always in work on a Sunday, which is annoying, but if I wasn't, yes, I'd definitely go up there to film it. So then, next up we have Twisted Drum Productions. I like your imaginative names, guys, it's really good. What do you want to buy? What made you buy the Southern Locos? And would you buy any more, basically? What made me buy them? That's a bit of a hard question, I suppose you could say. Their price was one of them. Absolutely fantastic prices, and I like all railways. You know, as I said, the Southern isn't my favourite, but I do like the models. And at a good price, might as well buy them. To be honest, that's the only reason I can think of. And they are good looking locos, some of the Southern stuff, aren't they? They just don't make enough noise for me. I'm that kind of person, the noisier the better, really. So thank you for your question. So next up, honestly, I don't know what that said. It's something junction of... I'm not even going to try, sorry guys. So, how many trains do you have at Jubilee Road? I have about 150 locos, believe it or not. I've had quite a few since I did do a count, but I believe it's around the 150 mark. So, yeah, a lot. Thank you for your question. Then we got Razor Rocks, is that? Razor Rocks? Something like... I'm so bad at this. So, what do you think of the new Heljan, Hornby and Bachmann models? Better or worse? The models are absolutely no doubt getting better these days. More detail, getting heavier, that's always good. But we do seem to be having a lot of really silly and pathetic mistakes going on, and it seems to be getting a lot worse, especially in the last 2 years. I don't know what's going on. They just don't seem to be quality checking their models at all. We're having motor problems, we're having design mistakes, livery mistakes. It's just getting a little silly. So they need to really step up their quality control. But, as I said, the models are in general getting better. So thank you for your question, that's a good one. Right, Ollie Maddock, hello there. Will you make an N-gauge layout? I'm gonna say no, to be honest guys. I've already got G-gauge and I've got double O-gauge, and that's taken up money and time. But I'm thinking about putting a small section of N-gauge track in the Heritage Depot as like sort of a miniature train that you would have at a Heritage Depot. So keep your eyes out for that. I might do that. Right, Intercity125. He asks, what is your favourite model? I got so many. What would I pick? I'm gonna pick the Bachmann Blue Pullman, to be honest. Absolutely perfect model from Bachmann. And it never fails to run, and I always love watching it going around the layout. So yeah, I'd have to pick the Blue Pullman. So, Sean Millard. Oh, hello. Yeah, I've seen you comment on my videos as well. Is N-gauge any good? Well, yeah, it is. N-gauge is a great way to save space. If you haven't got a big room, then yeah, there's absolutely nothing wrong with N-gauge. And now you can get digital sound for N-gauge. It's brilliant. You can get locos, you can get rolling stock, buildings, everything ready-made. So yeah, N-gauge is great. But obviously it's a bit more fiddly because everything is absolutely tiny. But no, nothing wrong with N-gauge at all. So, Ben's Model Railway. Hello Ben, what is your favourite locomotive and what is your favourite rolling stock? Oh, that's a... Well, as I said, but I wouldn't say the Blue Pullman is not necessarily a locomotive, is it? So I don't know whether you want me to say real or models. So basically, my favourite rolling stock it's got to be the good old chocolate and cream Mark 1s. I really, really do like them. They always look good. And my favourite locomotive has got to be the GWR King class. In real life, that is. Really love that loco, always have done. So thank you for your question. Dylan, hello. Do you have any terriers? If so, what are their names? Actually, no, I don't actually have any terriers at Jubilee Road. Not yet, anyway. You never know. Is that Liam? Yeah, Liam Trainspotter. When will you do a gala of DMUs? Not really thought about doing one of those, but thank you for the suggestion there. I am a bit behind on videos at the moment because a lot of things are going on. But yeah, that's a nice idea. Thanks for that, and I'll definitely keep that in the book to do a DMU gala for you. I'll probably wait until Dapol bring out the Arriva Trains Wales bubble car until I do that. So, what is your favourite model railway manufacturer? Right, now, I don't know whether you want me to keep it British or not, because British manufacturer is Bachmann. Easy. My favourite non-British one would have to be Roco, one of the best manufacturers out there. Because I got a few of their models and they are absolutely perfect. So thank you, James, for your question. Nigel Carter. Oh, here we go. A brilliant idea. Ignore the stupid, Matt. yeah. That's exactly what I'm gonna do, man. Thanks very much. So now we go to Harry. Hello, Harry. It says, "Hi, Matt. What is the future of the layout and what work will be done. Well, I did mention that earlier. I am extending the Heritage Depot, probably making it 3 times as big. I've just done the baseboards, and a traverser is actually just come in to my hands. So I am working on that slowly at the moment, and there will be a small extension to the Clifton branch line, probably in the near future, so keep your eyes out for that. Then we got Matthew. Oh, same name as me, thanks, that's always good. It says, "Hi Matt, I'm one of your new subscribers." Ah, brilliant, thank you very much. "To your channel since your last Q&A video, Jubilee Road, right, hang on. Questions. Oh, you've looked at the list, right, yeah, I get it. I want to know, what is your favourite loco of all time, steam or diesel, and why?" Well, again, it is 6024 King Edward I. The reason, it's one of the first steam locos I ever seen as a really young kid, and I've done quite a few mainline trips behind it and seen it on preserved lines, and I just absolutely love the look of the thing, and the noise and the performance that they get out of that loco is just, oh, it's brilliant, guys. If you ever have a chance, when 6024 comes back, if you ever get a chance to go on the main line behind it, do it. It is an absolutely amazing experience. So thank you very much, Matthew, for your question. So, Jack, hello Jack, what are you going to review next? Well, actually, I've just filmed yesterday a review on an Italian model. So, to be honest, that will be the next one. And the one after that would actually be another Southern Region loco, which is already here, but I haven't filmed. So, yeah, it's basically going to be an Italian train. So, thank you very much. Darren. Hi, Darren. Afternoon, Matt. Will you please see the UK running session with your diesels? Also, what is your favourite loco from a UK-based manufacturer? Yes, I will be doing a diesel gala. Yes, I have. That is in the book to do. I'm just want to sound chip my Class 52 Western before I actually do that gala. So yeah, that will be coming. And my favourite loco, again, is the Blue Pullman. So next up, what's your next loco to join your fleet? Ah, hi Thomas. That is my good mate Thomas. We talk a lot on Xbox and we have met up. My next loco, I didn't really want to tell you this, but I'm going to. I ordered it yesterday. It's actually an LMS Jubilee. Obviously, my railway's called Jubilee Road, so why not have a loco Jubilee? Ordered it from MIB Models yesterday. I'm not sure when it's going to come in. It's a digital sound version in maroon, so that actually will be the next model to come in to my fleet at Jubilee Road. Thanks, Thomas, for your question. Cromwell Valley Railway. Ah, yes, I know you. I've seen your videos quite a few times. Hello, Matt. I was just wondering, are you still going forward with the Railway Museum idea? Right, I did touch upon this in a question a few ago. Yes, I am still doing it. I've just done the baseboards. The reason why it's taken so long, I've been waiting for the traverser to come in, and that's taken weeks to come in. Finally, I have it, and I wanted that so I could see the space that I needed with the baseboard. So, yes, that is still going to be built. GWR Railfan. Ah, yes, you're one of my good friends as well. I was hoping you were going to ask a question. What do you think your next DMU will be? Let me just think. It's actually going to be the new liveried Arriva Trains Wales 150 with digital sound. Probably going to be the next one. That is due in the next couple of months at Bachmann. That should be coming out, yeah, fairly soon. So that's probably going to be the next DMU that I will get, unless another one comes out earlier, but at the moment it's going to be the newer Arriva livery Class 150. So, Daniel, how big is your railway and how many locos do you have? Well, Daniel, I did already answer that. So I said it's about 25 foot long by about 8 or 10 feet wide, and I have about 150 locos. So thanks for your question. Steve Price. Hi Matt, most of us, or which lines would love to see reopen? If you could choose three, which ones would they be and why? What a great question. Now, when I read this, I thought, really nice question. So, thank you very much, Steve. Well, the first one would be the Carmarthen to Aberystwyth line. That's fairly local to me. Reason, to get to Aberystwyth by train, now it's a pain in the absolute backside and it takes way, way too long than it should. If they reopened that line, it would take a long time off that journey. It really would, and I think it would benefit Aberystwyth. It's a lovely place. And as you know, the Vale of Rheidol railway goes out of Aberystwyth, and that's a stunning narrow gauge railway. So they'd probably get more passengers if they ever built that railway. So I don't really have three, Steve, I've got to be honest. The second one, without a question, would be the Somerset and Dorset line. We all know it. It's quite a famous disused railway. Why? Well, to serve the communities it used to. What were going through people's minds when they shut all these railways, I really don't know. Probably the head was filled with sawdust back then, because they weren't thinking of the future at all. I reckon if most of the lines that they closed were still open today, they'd all be well used. It just annoys me, guys. Back then, they just, as I said, their heads must have been filled with sawdust because they didn't have a clue what on earth they were doing. They shouldn't have closed them. They should have maybe sort of mothballed the lines for a few years, but they shouldn't have started ripping up track. This country has a bad habit of doing things and then a year or two later thinking, oh, we shouldn't have done that. They just don't think. They never do. Like with this, little bit off topic, like with this stupid, oh, we're not going to sell any more petrol and diesel cars by 2040. UK, get a grip. What are you doing? Seriously. But there we go, guys. Thank you very much, Steve. Guys, I know we're going to be here a while, but I do want to answer all your questions. David's Trains, do you think the hobby should be cheaper? So more, oh, yeah, 100%. They should be a bit cheaper to get people into the hobby. 100% agree with you with that. I understand prices have to go up, but a lot of manufacturers are getting extremely greedy. Like, sometimes you're paying £60 for a coach. What is that about? Sorry, you do not have to charge 60 quid for a coach, and I won't be buying them. Simple as that. It's disgusting, to be honest, price. But thank you very much. Only death awaits me. Okay. Matt, if you could bring to life one of your locos, which would it be? Fantastic question. What would I bring to life? Oh, that's a really, really good question. I've got so many. I really have. Oh, let me think. Well, they already kind of are, which is the LNER P2, to be honest. I would pick that engine because just look at it. Awesome looking thing. So yeah, I'd pick the LNER P2. I know they are doing it. So yeah, thank you very much. Right, next question is by this guy here. Is that Ridgeway Junction? I think that's how you say it. What is your top 5 favourite locomotives? Models. Right, top 5 then, that I own. The first one of them would be the Union Pacific Challenger by Lionel. Stunning model. So that's one. One of them would be the Roco S160 steam loco. Fantastic model. Another one, which is third one, would be the USA tank done by Bachmann, one of Bachmann's best models. Then we would, the C1 Atlantic would be my fourth choice, done by Bachmann with the National Railway Museum. And the next one probably would be the Bachmann Blue Pullman. So yeah, that's my 5 favourites. That might change, but yeah, thank you for your question. What is your favourite livery? That's a good one. My favourite livery, that's a good question. There's so many good liveries, because the new GWR green livery I do really like. And I quite like the Colas livery, really bright. But my favourite livery, if you go in modern terms, would have to be the Rail Operations Group. Their Class 37s with the dragon on the side of it. You've probably seen them. What a great livery. And if you went sort of steam days, ooh, that's a good one. To be honest, the Great Western Line Green, if you're going to go for a steam loco, that's what I do like. And then we got another question, where is your layout set? Or is it anywhere Pacific? Where do you take your inspiration from? No, Jubilee Road is not set anywhere, it's completely made up. My inspiration actually comes from you guys. I look at a lot of videos, I don't always comment guys, but I do watch your videos, and have a look at your layouts and think, right, I got this space, let's see what other people have actually done. And I look around thinking, that could work. And also I go on eBay and go to model shops and I'll see something on the shelf and I'll think, where could I put that on the layout? So I'll have a little think in my mind and think, I know where it can go. I've done that recently. I bought a castle ruins off the internet and thought, I know where that can go. So basically, yeah, that is basically Jubilee Road, not anywhere in particular at all. So guys, that was the last question there. I think I completely forgot to read out the last 2 names, which was Alex179, which asked your favourite livery. Sorry, I completely forgot to say that. And then the bottom one is Cambrian, I think that is your name. You're the guy that asked where is Jubilee Road set. I've completely forgot to read out your username, you guys, so really sorry for that. So that's the end of the Q&A today. I was only going to answer 20, but I had so many good questions, thought just go for it. Sorry for the video being quite long, but that's enough of me talking. I hope I've answered your questions. Just let me know in the comments underneath the video, and just say thanks if I've answered them how you wanted. So guys, thank you very much for today, and goodbye.